All right, guys. So one of the really good resources I ran to when I was doing my research into trying to find functional medicine doctors or holistic doctors in general was a website called ifm.org. Uh, this stands for the Institute for Functional Medicine. Um, the only reason I came to this website is to try to find a practitioner that practices and that has a certificate in functional medicine, that natural medicine, or even holistic medicine. That is just a better approach to try to cure your symptoms, right? I'm not very familiar with the website. I'm not sure if this is has to do more with also finding information on trying to become and get the certificate in functional medicine. But without further ado, let me get into the what is functional medicine in general according to their definition. So the functional medicine model is an individualized, patient-centered, science-based approach that empowers patients and practitioners to work together to address the underlying causes of disease and promote optimal wellness. So the most important thing you should get out of here is the fact that it's patient centered, right? So what this is stating is you will have a plan that is specialized just for you, right? Just for your symptoms, and just for your issues. Um, for example, when you go to for example, in my case, right, when you go to a GI doctor and you bring up the issue of reflux, acid reflux, or regurgitation. They put you on something called PPIs, right? Uh, those PPIs though are also given to everybody else that is suffering from that, right? And that's it's a really big issue because now we might have similar symptoms, but our root cause and underlying disease might not be the same. So that's why we also have so many side effects when it comes to taking PPIs, or sometimes they don't even work anymore because we're not trying to treat the underlying disease and the root cause of our issues. We're just trying to put a cure, like a little band-aid over it, right? So what this is telling you that it's whatever plan you have with the doctor, with the functional medicine doctor, you will be your plan will be just for you. It will specialize just for you, and everything will revolve around what you're feeling, what your symptoms are, and how well you're trying to get. This is why it's a keyword here. It says optimal wellness. So you're trying to reach that level of wellness where you are able to cure those symptoms from the bottom, from the ground up. And that is very important, especially that's very important to me. One thing I do gotta say about functional medicine, though, it is on the expensive side, for sure. There's a lot of insurance that don't cover functional medicine doctors. I'm not sure as to why, but I guess it's a simple fact that it's more natural and that they work with supplements, right? These are not just regular medications, that just have a lot of chemicals. They usually work with supplements and the more natural and safer route. Although a lot of people in my comment sections, they always say that they want to get surgeries and stuff, and they're prepared and they're ready and they're looking into all of that. But if you're willing to spend that money on surgery, why not try to cure yourself with functional medicine? Why not try to cure yourself with natural healing, holistic healing, right? Which without having to cut your body open and having those surgeries, right? So let's get into finding a practitioner. Um, and you over here that gives you the option to what country you want to look at. Of course, I'm in the United States, so I want to find practitioners near me. So I'll leave it at that, and then I'll just click on my city, and that is Atlanta, and it automatically fills up the state that I'm in and also the zip code. So um, I would say for the radius, 25 miles to 50 miles, it's a good radius. For every mile, just translate it into a minute of travel, and that will equal your time of how far 50 miles would be. So let's say, for example, 50 miles would be 50 minutes of travel to where how far you want to go see your doctor. So that's a pretty good distance for me. Let's click on find, and now out of the 50-mile radius that you see here in my area, you get 16 results, which is pretty decent. um, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these doctors have certain certifications and acronyms that I'm not sure what they are. at all, to be honest. So I don't know what they stand for. Um, you want them obviously to have IFM, so they want to be you want to be certified. The Institute of Functional Medicine, you're certified. So some of these don't as well. And by the way, just from looking at this, just the doctors that have pictures on them are, you know, more likely to be clicked on. At least for me, I don't know why. It just seems more like reliable. But let's click on Christina, for example. When you click on somebody's profile here in their website, one of the most important parts, if not the most important parts of all of this, it's the medical condition, right? Scroll down to the medical condition and try to find if this doctor, if Christina practices what you're suffering from and what you're trying to heal, right? What you're trying to recover from. And if that doctor doesn't practice that, then you move on into and go search another doctor, because of course you want someone that has experience with your issues, right? So for example, if I was looking into gastro issues for me, this particular doctor is not cutting it for me because she doesn't mention anything about gastro issues or food or digestive symptoms, anything like that. The only thing I can see is gluten sensitivity, which I have been tested for, and I'm not allergic to any gluten. Only reason I know that is because I went through a functional medicine and they tested me for gluten sensitivity. So uh, over here, if you scroll to the top, you can find their website. You can find more information on each doctor's what how they practice, what they do, more information on the website in general, and even their location and stuff. So, if that intrigues you, then then go for it. Call them, trying to see if you can schedule an appointment or a free appointment, which the numbers right here usually, and obviously the location, so you can see how far it is from you. Always try to see if you can get like a free consultation. I think that's very important to try to see if you can talk to someone for 15 minutes and ask them, hey, do you guys take care of certain issues? Do you guys take care of certain symptoms, right? That's very important. So the only thing I don't like about this, the fact that they don't have any reviews from prior patients and stuff. So if you want to see reviews from these doctors and stuff, I would recommend you go into Google. And this is how I found my functional medicine doctor. I went to Google and I went to functional medicine doctors near me. And I did my research on a lot of them. Went to them and I found mine down here, which is Center Spring MD. And so far, I'm very satisfied with them. I'm gonna click on their website so I can show you how it is. First of all, the website in itself, it just stands out a lot. Um, uh, it's very neat. It's very well put together, and also, when I saw that they've been on Today, Good Morning America, CNN, I was like, okay, they must be doing something right. People are liking it here for some reason, and this is Dr. Taz, by the way. This is my doctor. Um, so, I'm not here to try to, push you to go into functional medicine. I'm not here trying to promote my doctor, any type of way by any means. But this is just the approach that I did and the approach that I took, and the reason I stuck with Dr. Taz in her office. I'm gonna show you something. When you go into a doctor's website, especially functional medicine, two most important categories that you want to go to is go to services and conditions, right? Or anything similar to that. Why is that? Go to services, right? Click on services, and from the first thing I seen, men's health is very important. So I know that I can always go see her about anything regarding my, men's health in general. Other thing that interested me was holistic spa. They do massages and stuff, and with GERD issues and stuff, and all the chest pains that I get often, that was very interesting for me. And then you go to the services menu and you go down. Acupuncture was something that I was always really looking into, right? And if I have a doctor that in the same office has acupuncture, then I'm like, I feel like that correlates with me, and I feel like that would be something that I can talk to her about, and not just go like to a separate acupuncture place, and then come back to my doctor and do all of that. It's all in the same place, which is really pretty cool. It's really cool to me, to be honest. So all of these options you have health coaching as well, which is intriguing for me. Nutrition counseling, of course, especially with my GERD issues, wellness in general. So I went to that and I was like, okay, well, this seems pretty interesting. It seems like they have a lot of options for me. And then you go to the main part, which is the conditions, right? Remember when we went back to Christina, she also had the medical conditions she treated. She had all of these, and then when I went here, I was like, let me see if there's anything related to gastro issues for me. Um, and of course, when I saw digestive health, I was like, okay, here we go. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And then leaky gut, I was like, okay, they're working with that inflammation. It just everything. Every time I was, looking into this, it was just, I was being sold by it. And when you look, for example, you click on leaky gut, right, and what they take care of. The first thing you see, you read this, and then you see reflux, and I'm like, oh God, okay, good. Let me try to find natural healing for that, for reflux. That means that they're working with this, they're curing patients, or you know they're trying to at least manage in a more natural way. And that to me was great. The bloating that I've always had, I mean, IBS, a lot of you guys that suffer from GERD in general, you guys know all of these, right? And if you had surgeries and stuff like me, then a lot of these issues apply to you. And that was really intriguing. So to me, that was really important, and that made me not finally make a decision, but make a decision on whether to contact them and see what they treated. So I called, made an appointment. I paid for my first appointment with Dr. Taz, and I told her about my issues to see if she can help me. She told me, I can work with you. And I was intrigued. And the thing I think that sold me the most was the fact that the options for supplements was like so large. It was very extensive. It was really cool to find a doctor that works with a lot of supplements, because that means you have different options on maybe trying to heal your symptoms or at least manage them. And to me, that equals hope. And hope, it's everything to a person. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me go here. Let me try it out. And so far, we've been working together for about 3 to 4 months, and I've enjoyed it. I feel like I'm trying a lot of things that are helping me. Right now, currently, I'm taking 11 supplements, all put together. It is a lot, but then again, they're supplements. They're not bad for the body. And obviously, I'm seeing a doctor, so I'm not going out of range, because I asked her. I said, "Hey, doc, is this too many supplements to be taken?" And it's like, "No, you're fine. It's okay. You'll be okay. No worries." And so far, I am okay. And, nothing's gone wrong. I'm taking supplements for anxiety, depression, because I've been clinically tested to have depression, and a mild depression and mild anxiety. Digestive health, of course, I'm taking a lot for that. Inflammation, leaky gut, and I'm also taking precautions on something called the Candida. Um, and I'm on a Candida diet, basically, right? I'm avoiding a lot of not just sugary stuff, but also dairy stuff, to try to cure some of my symptoms. So guys, this is the reason why I've looked into more into functional medicine. I figured just it's a more natural way to try to cure my symptoms, or at least from my case management. Because as many as you guys know, I have a very weak sphincter, so it's my problem is more of a mechanical issue. I know it will probably be tough or impossible to try to cure my issues just with supplements, because a mechanical issue only can only be fixed mechanically, right? The statement is self-explanatory. So we'll look into that. But if I'm managing and I'm feeling better, of course, then I'm gonna continue to be working with her. And if not, guys, in the future, I'm gonna look for different options, man. Because I feel like there's always room to improve, and always room to get better, and always room to learn and grow, and keep doing research to try to find that cure and that healing for myself. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I wanted to bring more awareness in my channel regarding natural healing, holistic healing. Do your research on that. I'll look into chiropractors that work with kinesiology, that practice kinesiology, which I think is another part of functional medicine. But just more natural ways before even considering surgery, or if you're just new to these issues, GERD issues and stuff. Keep doing your natural research and natural healing first prior to making any farther decisions, because you will be able to learn about your body and how your body reacts to things, right? And that in itself is important because if in the long run you end up having surgery and nothing worked for you, then at least again your body will be prepared for surgery. Your body will be taken care of. Um, and the outcome could be even greater because you have prepared your body for surgery and to withstand some of the things you will go through during surgery and after surgery. So I appreciate it, guys. I enjoyed making this video for you guys and giving you more information on things that I do and things that can help you guys a lot. So thank you for all the love. Don't forget to like the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it, man, as much as possible to whoever needs help in your life, to whoever needs help in your family or friends. Appreciate it, man. As always, again, it's your boy Carlos. And once again, peace and love. Take care. Love you guys. See you in the next one.